Hey my YouTube friends and family, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Marceline here once more. Today we're going to be sharing our Jamaican coconut curry rice recipe with you. I made this on my channel about 1 year ago, exactly 1 year ago. I didn't know how to edit. The video was dark and all of that stuff, so I decided to remake the video since I was cooking it for dinner. So if you're new over here, just go ahead, hit the right subscribe button and let's cook some rice. Alright, so the first thing I'm going to do is add some oil to my heated pot. You can go ahead and use butter if you don't want to use any oil. Alright, so we're going to add our curry, and I'm going to be using I'm going to judge about 2 tablespoons of my better pack curry. If you don't have a curry that is as strong as this, you might have to use more depending on the amount of rice that you're preparing. If you want it to be nice and flavorful, you're going to have to add more if your curry is not as strong as the better pack. So to help my curry to cook faster, I'm adding some hot water, and then I'm going to just stir it up in the pot, allow it to saute, and then I'm going to add my colored bell peppers. I also have my stove on medium heat because I don't want my curry to burn up. I want it to cook slowly, but I want it to remain yellow. Okay, so your rice can have a nice yellow color. So now I am going to add my bell peppers. If you're having friends over and you want your rice to look extra fancy, go in with some red bell peppers. All right, so I have some green and yellow, and guys, bell peppers, curry and coconut is a nice mix. It's a nice blend of flavor when you add those three. All right, so we're going in with our bell peppers, and we're just gonna allow the curry to cook some more. Then we're gonna add our coconut milk. Yeah, after adding the coconut milk, we're also going to add some water because you want enough liquid to cook your rice, and we want the rice to be nice and shelly. So it all depending on the amount of rice that you're cooking. I will put the instruction in my description box for you, but don't put too much liquid if you want your rice to be nice and shelly. If you're into soft rice like my husband, you can add more water than what I'm adding here, and I use 2.5 teacups of rice with this amount of liquid. All right, so we're gonna add our scallion, our thyme, our Scotch bonnet pepper. Yeah, add all the flavor, and then we're gonna add our salt. All right, so you add your desired amount of salt, and then we're gonna add our rice. And I always rinse my rice about 2 to 3 times to make sure that I rinse out as much starch as I can. Alright, that starchy water, the cloudy looking water, you want to make sure that you rinse the rice until it's clear. So I'm just going to add my rice, and as you can see, the water is about 1 inch and 1.5 inches above the rice, and as soon as it starts to boil, you want to turn your stove all the way down to low and just cover it, allow it to slow cook. All right, so as soon as it starts to boil, you turn it all the way down. So after about 40 minutes, if you're cooking this amount of rice that I'm cooking, after about 40 minutes your rice should be ready. And yeah, you go ahead, fluff it with your fork, and as you can see, my rice is nice and shelly, and trust me, if you follow this recipe, on point. It's on point when I tell you. This is something that I make all the time for my family, and trust me, it's on point. I really love coconut curry rice. So if you get up Sunday morning and you don't feel like cooking any rice and peas, this is a nice recipe to put on your Sunday table. All right, thank you all so much for watching my video. If you still haven't subscribed as yet, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button. Why not? I know you enjoyed this video. All right, and also give the video a thumbs up and share it with a friend if you can. All right, thank you all so much. I appreciate every single one of you for taking the time out of your day to click on my video, and I'll see you guys in my next one.